Greetings and welcome back to Rimworld. So we finally have some beer. So let's see what happens with everyone. I think someone actually, yes, Moses, I think had some beer. If I can find it. Maybe not. I'm pretty sure someone did at the end of last episode. No. Oh well, can't find it immediately. Well, let's see what happens. And Razia still has the flu, right. Okay, well, other than that, it seems like everything is actually going pretty well. We got a bit of hops. Let's see if we can try and brew some ourselves. Let's see, so let's do it until we have, I don't know how much actually fits into one stack. Let's try up to 30. And we do have plenty of simple meals, which is nice. We got a bit of cobra flesh as well. No idea where that came from. Must have been some sort of, I don't know, some drop. Or maybe no, we shot the cobra over here somewhere. So that must have been it. Oh, and we recruited Law. Excellent. So, let's take a look. You have a reasonably decent equipment. And where are you anyway? Somewhere out there. You do still need a helmet or something anyway. So let's see what we got. Not all that much, I think. I had to give Drell a Devil Strand Duke, so yes, I don't have all that much left. I gotta sell some of this crap, but no one wants to buy it. I gotta wait for some exotic goods trader, and unfortunately they don't seem to stop by all that often anymore. And you still need a weapon. Let's go see what we got. We got miniguns, we got... Actually, how good are you at shooting? Actually, very good. Let's see, 98% chance, that's nice. Unfortunately, all my long-range weapons are absolutely terrible. So... Wait, this is an assault rifle. Okay, well, let's go and take this poor sniper down. It's not great, but it should do. I hope. Let's see, it does do 40 damage still. Terrible accuracy, but it is what it is. And I knew all that already. Someone apparently was idle, which is not good. It actually requires 25 to make I don't know how much. One batch, I think it was about 5 beer for 25, so that's still decent. I think we're doing pretty fine when it comes to hops. It's growing rather fast. Now, what else is happening? I'm thinking about what I should do next, because I honestly have pretty much everything built already. I got decent food, I got hydroponics, I got bedrooms for pretty much everyone, I got a decent hospital, although it is still shared with part of a trade building, but that's okay, for now anyway. What else we got? We got decent power with all the wind turbines and the geothermal generator. Yes, I was actually going to plan on building some sort of battery building, I think. I was gonna build it in here somewhere. So let's actually excavate some part of this. Perhaps I could build it in here. That might work. So if I chop away this piece. And then no wait, that's not gonna work. Reason being that I want it to be somewhat separate, and I want to put a switch in between. So I'm not sure if that would work. It needs to be somewhere at the end of my power line. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna mine something in here, like this, and make a passageway. That might work. Then I can put a bunch of batteries in there, and I have room enough to place a switch somewhere anyway, and I hope that will work. Law needs treatment. Oh, this must have been the person with the flu. How is that progressing anyway? Minor untreated. Okay, so that's good. We had Drazia, also minor. That's all going good. And we should have, is here, sleeping sickness. That's still a long way from being treated. Alright, but other than that, all is good. We actually have plenty of metal here, which is excellent. We'll be able to use it eventually. I'm not exactly sure for what, but we're gonna do something, I guess. So how much do I still have left? I still have 2 empty beds. I guess I should start building another row of houses. I'm guessing I'll start down here because I don't really have all that much room up here. Unless I actually narrow down the street to 3, which I could actually do. Let's build houses on both sides. That will work. We have plenty of granite, so let's put down a bunch of granite walls. It's gonna be right up against this turbine actually, but that's okay. Let's start off with this side. It's actually gonna be too wide. Oh well, that's okay. It's only houses in the back. Now let's... That should be nice. Oh, no, not like that. Alright, that looks fine. Now put a bunch of doors in. Okay, and let's do this. I might actually change this part a little bit. Let's see. I want to make some sort of passageway so that the guys in the back can actually pass through without actually making them pass through these houses, because the guys sleeping here will complain if someone actually passes through. So let's get rid of this. Let's put down a door right here. Let's actually put down 2 doors just to make sure that it is somewhat secure, so that anyone that actually tries to bashes through these doors and wants to get to the back actually has some issues doing that. I could actually put a turret in there for some extra defense. I'm gonna wait until they actually finish all this stuff. We're gonna need some floors as well. There we go. I'm actually gonna do it like this. And we got some stuff. We got a heat wave going, and we got someone visiting. So I hope these coolers can actually cope with that. And I'm still not all too sure if it's actually working properly. So the intention was that I was cooling one of the rooms in the middle and that the other would be cooling gradually as well, but it's not going as much as I had hoped. Gonna need some coolers down there as well. So as you can see, this one is quite cool, or at least what you would call room temperature. These ones are very hot. Not as hot as outside, but that's because it takes a little while for the heat from the outside to seep into a building. Still, it's and we got a local wild boar. It's quite far away. I don't actually have any of my turrets active. Well, I have this one, so that's okay. But meanwhile, the battery room is nearly complete. Now let's see how I can do this. I need a bunch of batteries. Let's start up with stacking them like this. Alright, then I need some power line here. And a power switch. And some more power line. Now that should work. I had some messages popping up. I have no idea what it was about. I guess it won't be very important because it just went away. Oh, right, then I really should put back a new Stonecutter stable. Yes, because we did remove this one. Let's put it down here. And I'm gonna do pretty much the same down here. And then afterwards, well, I was actually planning on having another row of bedrooms down here, but I guess the hydroponics building is a bit in the way. Although I suppose I could still build a few in this section here and a few down here, so it's not that bad. Still, by the time we actually fill up all of these houses, we will have plenty of people. And it's no certainty that we will continue having that many people, seeing as we could have a few disasters and a few people dying, you know, the way it goes on Rimworld. We still have low food, apparently. Well, that's not great. We should have plenty of food. Alright, let's go harvest a bunch of berries. And hopefully someone actually goes to harvest those. We actually don't have any food at all. So, let's see. We should have a few berries here. Alright. Now, these are being harvested. Okay, so I think we should be fine. We honestly shouldn't have all that many famines, seeing as we are in a jungle full of food and we have hydroponics and no harsh winters at all. And another slave trader. That's 2 in a row. Let's take a look. Yeah, 2 slave traders, but I'm not gonna sell this guy because it's just gonna give a terrible mood thing with my colonists. But apparently I did get rid of the which is it? The cooler in this room, which is not good. So let's place down a new one. Let's get rid of this slag. I guess it got destroyed and now this guy is having a serious heat stroke, which is not good. And someone ought to be building this. We actually don't have a cooler in here as well. That's kind of bad. Let's put down one up here perhaps. And some power lines. Alright. Now we got this thing going. Hopefully that works. Now we also got this. We should have plenty of steel. There's a ton of steel right here in this room. So it shouldn't take too long before they assemble all of this. And perhaps I should start getting rid of this graveyard here. I can just deconstruct all the graves and put all the skeletons in the crematorium. What's this? Oh, silver. Yeah, and we should have some uranium somewhere as well. Although I'm not sure what I'm actually going to use that for. I think it's just for the ship components and all that sort of stuff. Well, not for the structural beam. But maybe for the rest. And after mortars, I think I'll be researching the hospital bed. Now, let's see what they do. We got a bit of food again. And a bunch of beer. Hops is growing well. And let's take a look. Yeah, there's still quite a lot of work to do on these sculptures. This one is actually over halfway, so we might get it soon enough. Let's see, do we actually have anyone that's decent at art? Nope, everyone sucks at art. Alright. Where is he going? Getting some more berries. We should have a bunch of corn soon. Let's see, these are almost grown. So tomorrow we should have a whole stack of corn. That's good. You know what? Let's plant some more. That'll keep someone busy. And that will also allow me to fill my fridge, perhaps. I have plenty of people, so I should have enough people to actually plant everything and harvest everything, especially considering the fact that corn does grow rather slow, but it does have a good yield. So actually, when it comes to work efficiency, it's much more efficient than berries, because it only needs to be planted, let's say, about half as often as a berry bush, but you get more in return. And we got a combat supplier now. Let's get Stuart to go and have a talk. Although I'm not sure, I don't really have anything good to sell. And Quack is binging on alcohol. Excellent. Let's go and take a look at that in a moment. We got a very, very expensive power armor helmet. And that's only the helmet. I have barely even seen them sell the armor. So that's not great. Let's take a look. So they have one charge rifle, and I don't have enough money, and I don't really have all that much to sell. You know, I could sell these weapons, but there's really no point. They aren't taking that much space, and I might as well keep them in case I do require them. Yeah, that's... well, I guess I can sell this club, but that'll be about it, actually. I do have plenty of medicine, so I don't need... and I pressed cancel, didn't I? Let's do that again. There we go. No, actually, I totally forgot about that wild boar. I guess it just ran... oh, here it is. Ah, that's right, I still have the turret here, which is actually pretty decent. Now, how's this dude doing? Is he going crazy? Well, he is feeling good, so that's not bad. Alright. However, we aren't exactly having all that much food. We luckily do have a bit of meat from the boar now. You know what? I'm gonna go hunt some things. I haven't done that in a long time. I actually don't think I've actually done it at all in this playthrough. I've always been turning my people into vegetarians because it's easier to grow plants than to grow animals, I suppose. Simply because we don't actually have any way of having animals grown. I kind of can't get out of my words there. How do they call it? Animal husbandry, I think, or something similar to that. Got a combat supplier, and yes, we knew that. Now someone's gonna go hunt, perhaps? Hunting monkey, okay. With the charged rifle. It's actually burning here. It's interesting. Let's let it continue burning in case we do not have a... In case there is no rain, so let's make sure that we have no home region here. Up until here, that'll do. Now let's see if it burns away everything. Now, shouldn't you be picking up the monkey? No empty place to store it. Well, that's not very good. So we need a corpse room. That's not very good. Let's actually store them in here. Corpses. Animal corpses. Yes. Now we should be able to haul it. Wait. Oh, right. Hunting. Oh crap, it started to rain. For once that I want a fire to actually spread. Oh well. Oh, we actually have a bunch of core now, that's excellent. And we got a lot of shooting going on. All the animals must die, apparently. Well, we should have... Let's see, we got a bunch here. And actually the heat wave is gone. I totally didn't look after it anymore, but it doesn't seem like I need to micromanage anything in that aspect. I didn't actually see any of my colonists with a red health bar, so I guess none of them actually had a serious heat stroke. That's good. And McDonald has sleeping sickness still. And we got a bunch of dead things there. And we are still butchering creatures, but apparently no one feels like doing it. I think Wolfgang should be doing that eventually, seeing as he's supposed to be a cook. Let's order up... Oh, we're already... Let's ask for a new one. I'm not sure why I have... No, wait, not this one. Let's just do it like this. Actually, I do need separate bills if I want separate people to actually do whatever they want to do. So let's make another... oh wait, let's actually make a large one for once. It will take a long time, but it might be worth it. And let's clear all and make it out of granite, like all the rest of the stuff. And see when someone actually goes to do it. Oh, and we got the battery room now. Let's try and get rid of this thing. And let's put down some doors, perhaps. That's 8 batteries, that's quite decent, I think. And we got a switch. So this should allow me to toggle this on and off. Which means I have some sort of extra battery power in case I need it, although it won't actually have all that much use when I have a solar flare, because, well, it won't work anyway, and neither will I have... what is it? Damn, I can't find the words. So yeah, when we have some sort of short circuit, actually it's for use when we have a short circuit. So when we have a short circuit here, we might lose a lot of power, and we can switch this thing on and get extra power. Alright. So that's going well. We actually have plenty of power, as you can see, which is very good. Oh yeah, and it's also of use, for example, if we do lose some power lines, some important ones, or in case we have some turbines that are burning down, which wouldn't be very good. Alright, so we finally have mortars, and I was gonna research the hospital bed. So, mortars. It's still the same as it used to be, I think. Although I never really built all that many mortars, seeing as I usually always go in and attack rather than stand in my town and shoot at them, because mortars have a terrible accuracy. It's much more efficient to just go out and shoot people. And we are having some food again, which is good. This one's actually almost done. Going decent at a decent rate. Alright, well, anyway, I'll be ending this one here. Not all that much happened, but we're making some progress, and seeing as it is with Randy Random, we'll probably have a few of these episodes where not all that much happens, and then we'll have those episodes where pretty much everything happens. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.